Leadership. Independent. Sacrifice. Determination. Patience. Struggle. Focus. Keeping it real with Mike Scrill. I follow a GPS. I call it my GPS, meaning the road to success, I follow the successful people. And if you hear anybody, they always have a story to tell. And it's not because it's for media purposes or anything, it's because it's the GPS to success. So one thing I learned in my journey and throughout a lot of the people that I interview, you're gonna hear the similarities is that we all go through problems, whether it's employment, dealing with family members, lack of support, our understanding on life. We're transitioning to something new. So new things gonna occur, just like being on a diet. Changing your diet for the better. You're gonna endure certain things. The food might not taste like the way you used to, and you might want it to, but due to your taste buds is gonna taste funny. But if you stick with it, your taste buds is gonna change. They're gonna adapt to that healthier living. So with enduring adversity, one thing I learned is that when I'm doing good, when I'm striving for better, there's always an obstacle that come. There's obstacles that come that will make me say, forget happy hustle, forget everything that I'm doing. Although one thing that I learned is that when I hang in there, and not to my convenience, like I might want to only hang in there for 5 more minutes and I'm giving up. But one thing I learned, if I hang in there for maybe even 7 minutes, or probably 10, I will win. A blessing will come. Some kind of relief will come. And any entrepreneur will tell you that. And so once you learn that, you follow the GPS, meaning struggle is gonna come. So then we get to the point where we're enduring adversity, people. We gotta endure adversity. Anything that come our way is only to build our character, to be a better person, a better entrepreneur. What's up, world? Thank you for joining us again on another episode of Keeping It Real with Mike Scrill. Now today, as y'all can see on the past few shows, we had some amazing entrepreneurs. Today I'm so gladly to present this amazing entrepreneur, this woman, Chefgirlmaria. Now today I'm glad she came in, and I hope y'all hungry too, because she's gonna do some good cooking for us and let y'all know about her whole journey, everything. So stay tuned. Thank you for joining us today, Chefgirlmaria.
You're welcome, Mike. I'm so glad to be here.
So Chefgirlmaria, how did you start as an entrepreneur?
Well, Mike, my journey started back when Obama was running for office, and I applied for a job to be a canvas in the city of Milwaukee, and I initially got hired for the job. Years back, I'd done some things that I'm not too proud of today, and I disclosed that on the application. The day that we were supposed to start the canvassing, we had got our section of the city that we was gonna canvass in. You know, we out in the neighborhood walking, getting ready to go to doors, and I got a call from my managers telling me I needed to come back to the office. He informed me then that they was not able to hire me because of my background. And I was like, what you mean? I disclosed that in my application. And they said they couldn't tell me nothing else, but they couldn't have me doing it. From that day forth, I was just, that moment, I was just crushed. I cried like, dang, you know, I done something that I'm not proud of, and this was years ago that I had done it. You know, I paid my debt to society. I made up my mind right then and there that I wasn't gonna let nobody dictate my future, dictate to me what I can and can't do.
How did you feel? Like, how did that make you feel? Did the pain just straight drive you to motivation, or I need to ask you, how did you feel? Because what I just felt, it was touching.
Well, Mike, I proceeded to go home. I went home. I was disgusted, basically the rest of the day. But when I woke up the next morning, it was still on my mind or whatever. So I started thinking, like, what could I do? You know, it's a saying that everybody has something within them that they good at. One thing my grandmother taught me is how to clean. I went on Vistaprint and got me some business cards printed out, and I started canvassing door to door, you know, my brand, and what I could do. And when I got my first call, it was breathtaking. The business started going slow, so I'm like, what else could I do? I had a lawnmower. It was summertime, so I got my lawnmower, put it in my truck, and I went around Milwaukee, went to West Lawn, door to door, charging people $10 to $15 to cut their grass. When the wintertime come, I started shoveling snow.
Chefgirlmaria, you said cutting grass, shoveling snow, all these things that I know that's hard work. Is that what you wanted to do?
No, it wasn't what I wanted to do, but it was what I had to do. It was times where I go to shovel do somebody's snow, and I had already gotten paid, and my snowblower went out. So I had to use the shovel. I had to make sure I had to get it by any means necessary. To get where you're going, you gonna experience a lot of things that you don't want to do in life to get where you want to go, and that's basically what was going on with me. I was doing any and everything to prove to myself that I can do it. And then after I proved to myself that I can do it, I knew that I can go further.
Exactly. So basically it was like the hard work and stuff that you was going through, you had to prove to yourself that you're ready for what you were striving for.
Exactly.
Like a business boot camp type of thing, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. So Chefgirlmaria, throughout all this, what was your overall motivation to keep you still pushing and enduring all the adversity that you was going through?
Well, Mike, my motivation was my kids. My daughter had came to me a year before that had transpired, and told me that how she was in class, and when you're in class, the teacher may go around and ask all the kids, what do your parents do? What your mom or what your dad do? And say all the kids had something to tell them that they parents did, but when it got to them, she didn't have nothing to tell them, and that hurted me so bad inside, Right. That hurted me so bad inside because I always wanted my kids to look up to me, to be their inspiration. And how can I be my kids' inspiration if I let somebody else tell me that I can't be that, or they won't give me a job? So when she told me that right there, it was powerful. That was my main motivation. I started the cleaning service. She came and told me, she came back later and told me that they had did it again, and she was glad, she was happy to be able to say my mama owned a cleaning service or whatever. So I was really I was ecstatic about that.
Chefgirlmaria, what is your passion?
Well, as you can see, cooking.
Cooking.
Cooking is my passion.
You say cooking is your passion. How did you come from shoveling snow, cutting grass, to cooking being your passion?
My daughter had just graduated from elementary school, and she had to be at MATC for it was some like an event that the school was putting on for the kids there. Mm-hmm. And so I took her to MATC, and while we was there, it was a culinary class across the hall. And when I looked over there at them, I'm like, right there, that's what I want to do, And so the next day, I went down there and filled out all the necessary papers, and here I am. So I found my niche.
And you said this was your passion. Once you realized this was your passion, it's something you wanted to do, basically make a living off of,
right.
You had to invest in the necessities like the tools and stuff, right?
Right, exactly.
So you didn't just say, I want to cook, and you started borrowing things from other people. You went and invested in. I see this is like, what is this stove called?
This is a portable eye.
Okay. You see, I said a stove. Look at my.
I went out and got all my necessary tools that I needed to start my business, and I'm still not where I want to be. I buy things one day. I take it one day at a time.
So this is an omelet.
Yeah, that's.
And what's in it?
You got turkey,
Okay.
scallions, spinach, red peppers and green peppers, and cheese and scallions.
No, this good. It's amazing. So basically, I can if I'm trying to eat healthy,
Right.
because I'm like a poor choice in eating. But if I want to start eating healthy, I can make stuff like this, right?
Exactly. Mike, I actually got something else for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in honor of Valentine's Day.
Oh, what's this? A nice rose, huh?
Uh-huh.
Why so heavy?
Because it's edible.
Is you serious?
Yeah.
This is like a real flower.
Yeah.
So it's edible. What is it made out of?
It's chocolate
So what?
and strawberries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you created this?
Yes. Yeah.
The flower.
Yep.
Come on, man. You an entrepreneur for real. So this coincide with cooking.
Exactly.
With your passion.
Exactly.
And so you do desserts, breakfast,
Yep. Dinner, lunch.
dinner. Oh,
Yep.
what you said that number was? Okay. This is edible.
Yeah.
Is it cool if I try?
Go on, eat it up.
So okay.
Take it.
So you somebody can order a dozen chocolate roses.
You can order a dozen or a half dozen.
And how do you eat? Oh, hold on.
Okay, all right, okay.
Hey, this is a nice Valentine's gift because you can
Exactly.
eat it. It's edible.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, us women, we get tired of the same thing. You know, the flowers die.
Okay.
You know, after so many days of us getting it or whatever. So I thought like, I'm gonna do something special this year.
Yeah, this.
I'm gonna make some roses out of strawberries. And there you go.
Chefgirlmaria, I want to thank you so much for coming in, cooking for us. I mean, exposing me to, like, I never tried an omelet, I never tried strawberry, but what really made me excited about trying it is just your story, your ambition. I really thank you for everything that you do, for coming on the show and everything you do.
Thank you for having me, Mike.
Man, it's an honor. Keep up the great work. And man, let's keep pushing. Happy hustling.
Happy hustling.
Yeah. Man, I really hope y'all enjoyed the show and really got something out of the story, the experience, everything from Chefgirlmaria. I mean, like, her enduring adversity. I mean, you seen that she set her life up one way, and when it didn't go that way, she kept it moving. Although, yeah, she sat back and took that time out to shed them tears, which all entrepreneurs, we call that venting. You know, getting ourselves together. She didn't let them see her fold. She went and reflected and evaluated on what she really wanted to do. And she really wanted to do this, so she went and cut grass, shoveled snow, kept her children in mind, kept her family in mind. And now y'all see what she's doing today.